Hello and welcome to Pet Farms. My name is Steven, and this is the beginning of the chillest stream on YouTube. I'm gonna be honest though, I've only played a little bit of this on stream, so we'll do this one right here. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure that I get this put in Discord. Platforms Plus, announcements. Bam. And play the game. We're going to do this one. Because I already have a world going. And we're just... Okay. I'm going to walk you through everything. So this is my base. You look at all that solar power. There's wind power going. I have the communication radar set up. This is my drills. This base is actually probably going to end up on completely underwater. So that is a later problem that I'll have to deal with. Probably what's going to happen is I'm most likely going to end up having to take and build that up. I don't know if there's any underwater things, but this room is entirely for the indoor heaters that you have to make. Those are stage 2 heaters, I think. These are mostly, I think they're just regular wind turbines. This crap sucks a lot of power. So you can see I have those down there. I actually have other bases. So when water starts coming down in here, I will just transfer everything to a different base. Because it's going to start melting everything pretty soon, I think. Because we're getting up there. Like, we're 22% into actual rain. So I'm kind of nervous about my base. Because I also just built this biodome. And I had to add more power to it. And the biodome has its own interface. I'm not entirely sure how this works. So I guess we'll see. But my goal for today is basically to get more of this stuff made. I actually need to explore a little bit. And what's kind of crazy, so we still have ice everywhere. Even though everything's starting to kind of cool down, or heat up a little bit. We still get the dust storms. Oh, the creative thing about this game that I really like is this is how the resources are all repopulated. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. They repopulate resources with meteor showers, which is kind of neat. At least I think it's cool. This is a really cool game to me. Oh, I had ice. Okay. Well, I'm going to craft some water so that I can drink. I have food growing, but I also think I have some in here. What is a bioplast nugget, and what do I do with that? Yeah, there's food in here. I'm going to go ahead and top off. But you can see I made it to blue skies. I made it to clouds. So like I've done a lot of progress in this game. My main goal is to get as far as I can. Is that a ship? I didn't even know that was there. Hold on. Have I gone in that one? Let me just refuel myself with oxygen. Because it looks like my oxygen's not going down as much as it used to, so we must be getting some decent oxygen levels in the atmosphere. I'm almost at a point where I can just walk around like a normal person. The problem is there's ice caps that are going to start melting. It's kind of getting to a point where it might actually be pretty cool. I'm gonna add another door to the other side. Titanium. I need titanium and silicon. Silicon. That is iron. I'll grab it anyway. I think I see... there's some silicon. Nope, that's iron. There's a chest down here, though. This crater. Oh, sweet. There was some silicon in here. There's some right there. So let me see. Not that. Oh god, what can I drop? That one magnesium. What is this? Not too far from that. There's resources back here? What is this? Is this just a formation in the rocks that I'm not aware of how it... Oh, there's a whole area back there. I think there was a crafter in here. Blueprint pinning. So I'll wait until the oxygen is a little thicker to try to explore some of these caves and stuff. Could just make oxygen tanks, I guess, and just go for it, but because I could just make these. It just takes cobalt, which how much cobalt do I have? I have enough to make 2. But what I wanted to do was make another door for this place. I'm gonna take and the chest there. Have an oxygen capsule. Don't have any food on me. That's not good. But what we're gonna do is this. We're going to take all this cobalt out and make a couple oxygen capsules. Just so I can go explore this mount, or this, whatever this is. Oh. I'm not entirely sure what that's there for. Did I see that chest down there? Sick. You take that and that and that and leave the rest of that because I don't really need it. Actually. What? I'll take this because why not? What do I need to make? Still need some silicon, but I can find the silicon. See? See? What's up, Gracie? Just kind of looking through here. Fabric. I need the super alloys. Uranium's good. Water bottle's good. This. I'm already going to have to make a trek back. I just want to know what this is. What are you playing? This is called Planet Crafter. Basically, it's like Subnautica, where they send you to like your character's in debt to a company and you have to goodbye. Okay. But anyway, the basic premise of this game is they send you to a planet so that you can terraform it. Okay, so there is a spaceship in here. The issue is I need to figure out how to get back to where I was. But I guess the best way to do that right now is to do this. Okay. Wonder if I can just make stairs. Before I leave, I subbed, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate it. Dang it. Oh, there's got to be iron somewhere. That's not enough stairs. I was trying to cheat the system, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't jump high enough. I need like one more iron to make a branching staircase. There's kind of just aluminum here. That's good. The bad part is I can't get through a lot of these just because of the fact that I don't have the things to do it. Gummit. Okay. I think I got it. Yep. There we go. Ooh, another super alloy. And aluminum. We're going to yoink that water. These always have biochips in them, or microchips, which not that important. Dang it. Now I'm going to have to sacrifice things. Because I need the fabric and stuff. There's so much good stuff in here, though. Because the fabric is useful for things. Well, at least now I can get up here, at least. There's really no... There's a couple of microchips in this one. Why did it do that twice? Okay, so that's just another way in. Uranium fever. It's gone and got me down. Uranium fever. Okay, I'm gonna get in here for a minute. Let my oxygen go back up, and then we're gonna try to find our way back. The rain is good. That means we're progressing, but I'm not entirely sure where I'm at. The problem is if it starts to puddle up in places, that's going to be an issue. Oh, sorry. I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to move up here. I'm going to have to move all of my stuff from down where it's at to this spot for right now. And that presents an issue, but that's probably what this whole stream is going to be spent doing. Unfortunately. I can't even make living compartments because I don't have space. And I don't even think I have enough iron. I don't have an iron. Okay. Uranium, uranium, uranium. I'm hoping I can get everything to move before. Why is the most common resource hard to find right now? Okay, what do I need for the regular titanium? Because I'm gonna have to expand. It's insane that I have to do this already. But I will accept it. I'm going to be honest. No, I really didn't want that, but yep, because that's the problem it presented. Because now I'm going to have to drop something. Okay. Need more iron. I will accept the titanium, but I need the iron to get further stretched out. Because I don't want just the one pod. I'm actually going to have to do some remodeling a little bit. How many titanium do I have? I'm going to need more titanium. Inventory full. That's fantastic. Awesome. Let's see. Grab that out. Throw that on the ground. Oh, well, I'm not a fan of having to do this, but see, I want to go out from there. I need 2 more iron. CA iron. It's crazy the amount of time I can spend outside of the capsules and stuff now because the oxygen is starting to get thicker and it's not like just unbearable anymore. Okay, that should be enough space. Glass floor or ceiling for living compartments. I do kind of want to do that, but I need an iron for another chest. Actually, iron, iron, iron. Okay, 3 iron. Can I fit that? Yes, I can. Because these storage lockers hold a lot more. And what's about to happen is I'm about to have to transfer everything, so I'm kind of at a point where I'm like, crap. Okay. So I really need to move all my stuff from down here because I am actually very concerned about this being underwater already. Because we're getting to a point where it's like, it's going to start creating oceans and lakes. And I'm not entirely sure that I should be down here. But it already rained. This is an issue. I wish I had a vehicle or something. Because I'm going to have to go in here, load up all the stuff from those chests, run back, grab the chest, disassemble them. This is a process. I would almost be better off just making new versions of those things up here. Okay. But I want all the stuff that I need to craft with up here. Because as long as I have the crafting items, I don't have to worry about that being underwater later. Kind of wish I had somebody else playing with me so that we could double up on it, but um uh okay. That's good. I want to keep this oxygen things on me just in case. And if I see iron, I think I'm going to grab it while I'm out here so I can make more of the big storage things. Because I'm not entirely sure that if I grab this, if it's going to give me everything I need, like all of the materials I use to make it, if that makes sense. There's gotta be. Yeah, see, I'm already seeing like scarce stuff down here, so I think the game is getting ready to be like, oh, you're not gonna be down here much longer. Because we're 93% of the way toward rain. Okay. That's something. See, I'm not worried about all the equipment and stuff. I'm sure that's still gonna be fine-ish. We'll get that last. But I'm really worried that that whole section is about to be underwater. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm wondering if I can disassemble the biodome and just bring it up here, because I didn't really put anything in it. Probably should just go ahead and do that. Okay, that audio was a little delayed. Oh, I need all this iron. Okay, I need to do this. Okay. Atmospheric water collector. Oh. That's something. I need to do that as soon as possible. I'm going to try to grab this biodome. Okay, biodome and solar panel. That is almost my entire inventory. So what we're going to do is we're going to run up here and put the biodome in the middle of that section that I was working in. It had all of those materials though, which is crazy. So this is as good a spot as any, I think. Well, that isn't the greatest, but we'll handle that, I guess. There we go. It's- okay. Better. There we go. And then we will. Hydration level low. Oh. Think I had water bottles up here. If not, I'll just grab some ice. Is there some right there? New message received. I don't really care about the messages, I'm gonna be honest. That's floating a little bit, but it's fun. We're gonna disassemble the crafting unit next, or after I get all the storage stuff, because I want to start moving everything that's important. So all the stuff here that's like heating the planet up and stuff like that, I'm not as worried about. Liquid water, uh-oh. Oh no. There's nothing in that container. This is all basic stuff. Get rid of all that iron. Okay, that's fine. Can I not? There we go. Want my little statue. Oh no. It was happening faster than I thought it would. Oh, I need to hurry up. See, I don't think this will be part of the water just because of the elevation of it. I think that's going to turn into water. Some of that's going to be underwater. Like the craters are going to fill in. That's how I think it's going to go. That's why I moved everything here. But I'm under the sneaking suspicion that that's not going to work out that way. I'm not even worried about organization at this point. I'm just winging it. We're gonna put the little statue right there because that's just a spot for it right now. Oh god. I'm gonna have to set up all the screens again. All of the stuff that is important. Oh god. I'm kind of at a point where I'm like, let me just disassemble everything and I'll reassemble it later. Anything that I need. Because I have a feeling this is about to get flooded. And I think it comes down from there. Um, let me. Oh God, these grow tubes are gonna get annoying. Which I think I've got everything important out of here already. So I'm kind of at a point where I just need to run in there and grab everything. Sorry. I'm just like rambling. I'm wondering if the solar panels and stuff work, or the drills work underwater. Hi Gemini. In the game Planet Crafter, does the like drills and stuff, do they work underwater?
From what I've seen, drills generally don't underwater in Planet Crafter. A lot of the generating equipment stops functioning when submerged, so you'll likely need to move them to higher ground as the water levels rise. Did that happen to your base?
Well, no, it's starting to get to a point where it's developing water in spots, and I'm just worried about it happening.
I understand. It's a good idea to start planning your base layout. You might want to focus on building upwards or relocating essentially to higher plates as the terraforming progresses. Are you focusing on increasing pressure, heat, or something else right now?
I've got all of the stuff happening at this moment, so I'm kind of trying to move everything before water starts coming in.
Prioritizing your most important equipment and finding safe, high locations is the key to staying ahead. Is there any particular type of structure you want about moving?
Just all the stuff that actually needs to be moved. I'm not deconstructing an entire base. I'm just moving the power equipment and stuff like that, because I can make all the solar panels and all that again. I just want to take the drills and all that.
Gotcha. Focusing on the key terraforming structures is the most efficient plan. As long as you can maintain your power supply and production, you should be fine. Is there anything specific about the drills that you're concerned about?
Nope. I'm trying to make sure that I have stuff that works.
Sounds good. Just make sure to get them elevated before the water levels rise too much. Is there anything else in the game you'd like to know about?
Nope, not right now. So, according to Gemini, I should be fine just moving up a little bit at a time. I think this spot should be elevated enough to last me a while. Not entirely sure. The problem is, all of the drills that I just took need power. And I completely slowed all my progress. See, it's starting to rain. Kind of getting worried about it. Oh, man. Did I accidentally take the stairs? I took all of the stairs by accident. I need these, like, tier 2 ones. Oh, the aluminum. Because, like, as all this starts to kind of... I'm aware of the hydration level. So I think what needs to be done right here is I need to generate power for these. I'm missing a cobalt. And I think what's going to be done is we're going to... was just eyeballing it, actually. It's kind of slowed everything down a little bit, and that's not good, but we'll get there. Okay. Wait. What? Okay. I think what I want to do is, can I do this? Need 2 silicon. That was very useful that it was right there. Oh. I can put the veg tubes outside? So that's freaking useful. I don't actually remember what all I need for that, but silicon, water bottle, magnesium. And then I'm going to take 2, 3. Need water bottle, not oxygen capsule. Do I have a... There is a plant grower, food grower. I just need a water bottle. Ice, ice, ice. There we go. So, food grower. Okay, we're gonna walk over here. We'll want squash. Open food grower. Put that in there. Aluminum, iron, ice. Make a water bottle. Make one more food grower. That way I can have more food going at the same time. And I don't have to keep snacking on the actual food capsule things that I have. Then I need to go back in here, grab this, grab this. What did I need for these? Water bottle, 2 silicon, magnesium, and aluminum. What's up, Dova? This is a pain in the butt. Why is the audio so delayed? What is happening? Okay. Hold on. Is there a reason the audio is so delayed? No? We cut the game capture off and turn it back on. There we go. The game capture is probably just getting a little overwhelmed, if I'm being honest. It's probably just like, dadgummit, you're using so much of me. Okay. I've slowed so much progress down, just... But the upside is that I can do this, and that'll help a lot. We have all of those. I'm actually not sure how these are powered. Iron, magnesium, silicon, 2 cobalt, and aluminum. Iron, silicon, aluminum. So if I can find... That should be iron, silicon, and I'm going to have to go back to the base for aluminum, because aluminum is a natural resource that you can find in the game, but it is not in the spot where I am normally at. How are you doing? I am doing perfectly fine. This is actually a game that I haven't played on stream but like one time. And for being completely honest, I was not sure how it was going to work, but I'm in the process of moving all of my stuff from this area down here and setting up an actual base up here, because I decided I would set up a base directly next to the pod that I came out of when I landed on this planet. Which, in hindsight, really dumb. But you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Remember you playing? I think I remember the game. I don't remember who streamed. It was me. If it was this game, it was me. I don't want to deconstruct the living compartment. Wish I had more storage space, but I think I only have like one thing unlocked for that. Can I just put those outside? No. I think I want to make one of... You know what? This is the perfect spot. Living compartment. I need another iron. Do you want to know what I did in the realm earlier? Sure. 2 iron. Dadgummit. I'm gonna need to replace the titanium I've been burning through, because I need to make more space. There's more iron. My inventory's full. I can... You can do that. That actually helps a lot. Silicon and aluminum. These things are loud. See, the problem is I just really want to make sure that the base is efficient. I don't really care what it looks like. I'm just all about efficiency with this, and it makes more sense to have things in different spots, because it's like, oh, this takes this much power, this takes this much power. I'm going to have to change the amount that does that. See, I'm kind of concerned with the area I'm standing on, because it's so dry, but whether or not it's going to be water. I'm not entirely sure that that's going to be that big of a problem. But what's crazy is it's starting to get darker when it gets dark. And I'm just like, no. Like, am I going to have to worry about animals? What was I doing? Oh, these heaters. I need to go back and get aluminum and silicon. Aluminum. Like, as I progress in the game, are there going to be crazy wild animals? Or is that something I should even worry about? Like, I'm at a point where I'm like, is this going to turn into Subnautica where I have to worry about underwater creatures and things like that? Pretty sure I only took out 3 of these, but okay. That's making use of the beds and keep inventory while lighting up dark areas in the danger cave. I found slime so we can do more with potions, builds, and redstone. That's awesome. I'd really appreciate that you're enjoying the realm, because it doesn't get its use unless we're streaming. There's something inside. Oh, there's a chest in there. I'm like, what's in there? Okay. That gummit. We're gonna have to come back for that. I think I may have enough redstone to turn those maps I put on the back of your base into locator maps. That's cool. I've never actually seen the like a map work properly in Minecraft at all, if I'm being completely honest. Might have to expand this little room. Because I think I'm about to run out of room in here. Yeah. There's a tier 3 heater, but I only have enough to make like 1 of those. This place is stuffed to the literal brim. We're gonna have to make another side of it right here and just add more to it. Can I make a door? Silicon and iron. Yeah, you just need to make a map and a compass and put them together in a cartography table. I can't remember if it needs to be a new map or not, though. You can also duplicate maps, and once fully filled out, I can lock the map with glass. That is sick. I didn't even know that was a thing. Dadgummit, I need the most basic thing. So it doesn't change. That's really cool. That would be super useful. Why did that just happen? Why did the volume thing just come up? Okay, we can probably fit 2 in there too. Unless I use one of the big ones. I'm going to have to change the frequency of that. I think it does it every so many. It's like every 5 minutes and 2 lines of whatever of chat messages. So I think it's going to have to be extended out a bit. Okay, well, now I think I need to start undoing these. Yeah, the locator maps are really fun for me. Awesome. I've never seen that process ever, I don't think. But I also see Isaac likes to talk about like, oh, Minecraft was a game that I grew up with kind of thing. And like, as cool as I find that, Minecraft was never on our radar until me and JJ had only played it a couple of times and didn't really do much with it until Isaac joined the group like 2 or 3 years ago. And that's why you get so much Minecraft content nowadays, is because Isaac is super into it. So to anybody that's like, oh, I love the Minecraft content, you can thank Isaac. Like, for real. Because without him, we would have never done nearly as much as we have now. Or as we do without Isaac. See, I'd like to put... I wish I could put the solar panels on... I'm trying to figure out how to put these, because I don't want to... That's in the shade. That's not even a joke though. Like Isaac is big on pushing like playing games that we enjoy playing and playing stuff that, you know, everybody else is gonna like to watch and stuff. And Minecraft is one of those that not only does it not get old, it doesn't... There's not... How do I say this? Do I have an iridium rod? Thought I did. I think it's in that first chest I made. No, I have a uranium rod. Anyway, aluminum, magnesium, silicon. Do I have any more silicon? Aluminium. Oh. Out of magnesium? I had a ton of that at one point. Oh, no. Okay. Have a regular crafting station, which I think I'm going to move. Why are you trying to destroy the whole compartment? Just let me do this. Jesus. Where's the tier 2 crafting station? Okay. For some reason, this higher tiered crafting station only does what it wants to do, I guess. Doesn't do what I want it to do. And see, the way I thought it would work is I thought it would just be a better version of that and just do everything the other one does. But that's not how it works in this game, apparently. And I guess I'm just stupid. I'm going to turn that down. I'm going to turn down the frequency. But Mightbot, like all my bot.tv. Problem is now it's starting to get warmer in this world. So it's like, oh, water bottles, silicon. Magnesium, aluminum. Just grab what I can see out here. Dashboard. Is this... This is Pet Farm's Twitch, right? YouTube. It's gonna alert me again, but it's fine. Just died trying to protect diamond ore I found from a creeper. Okay, let me... Timers, there we go. That's what I need. Because I need one more silicon and aluminum. See, I'm going to have to go back to the base to get the aluminum, but I don't want to have to rely on my aluminum supply in the base. It's very annoying. Because I only have so much of it. I'm running out of silicon in the base, so I'm going to grab what I can while I'm out. There's a slight delay on the audio again. Anyway, we're going to do... We're going to do 20 minutes. Is that the one that it was doing? Was it the like and subscribe? Yes, that was the one. I just died trying to protect diamond ore. Okay, I'm still caught up. Which one had the aluminum in it? It was this one, I think. Oh, I only have 2 left. But this will progress the game. So those numbers are not changing as quickly as they were earlier, which is kind of a problem. Okay. Did I not have more of these? 200, 200. Okay. Well, we're just going to have to do this. Okay. If you see the screen black out for a minute every so often, it's just me refreshing the game capture because for some freaking reason, it is deciding it doesn't want to do what I want it to do. Now I need to work on putting the screens back in here. I think that would be a good one for here. Okay. Cobalt for glass, I guess. Oh. Cobalt. Cobalt. We're going to start with the terraformation screen. There we go. We're going to next go to the progress screen, which is iron and silicon. Iron, silicon. I think these go on the wall. I'm glad I did what I did when I did. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 silicon. And I have enough. Okay. Iron, iron, and 2 magnesium. Right now, I should be able to make all these screens. Blueprint screen. I don't want to cover things. Here's what I'll do. I'll move it up as far as I can. Here we go. Energy levels. Transmissions. Oh yeah, I took the antenna down. That's a problem. I moved it up as much as I could. We are halfway to liquid water. And I have all my screens back, which is nice. Iron and 3 fabric. Do I have 3 fabric? I probably do. Did need alumina for something, actually. I only have 2 left, though. I don't remember what it was for, but I have it. Okay. Now it actually looks like something's happening here. You have 1 hydrogen and half an oxygen? Yeah. So my oxygen production is not the greatest. It's not moving at the pace that the other 2 are. Which is a bit of a problem. 2 water bottles, magnesium lirmaceed. I have that. Okay. I want to see what this does. Water bottle, magnesium. Do I have more magnesium? Let's do ice. Ice, baby. Baby. Very curious to see what this does. Holy crap. It's going to make grass in 1 spot. What kind of crap is that? Well. It's halfway to water. Oh. I get what you mean now. Now I have to work on powering the place. That's cool. This is gonna suck. I'm gonna have to go farming for more aluminum. 2 cobalt, iron, magnesium, silicon. What's up, Remy? Oh, I probably do need to take you out. It's been a bit. I don't have any cobalt or magnesium anymore. Unless it's in this other chest. You find more and more efficient ways to boil water. It's apparently the best way to generate electricity. I mean, that would be the the easiest ways would be the best, but you can see there's another tiny building set up like every so many feet because I am legitimately the laziest person when it comes to like making sure things are done the proper way. So what I did was I had I stretched it out to as far as I could get my stuff to go. I'm wondering if that doesn't just go in that one area and then spread out further, or if it just works in that one area and I'm gonna have to just hope that it works for the rest of the thing. What else did I need for that? Oh, the aluminum. That's what I'm gonna have to go look for. Actually, what I need to do is I need to go to my base, fill my water and my food back up, and okay, that one turbine is good. The food is the hardest one to do. And then I'm going to go into this cave that's over here. See, what's crazy is the number in the corner on the other side of the screen from where the opposite side of the screen from where my camera is. That was going up so fast earlier. It was like just going and going and going. And now it's like, well, it's iron, which I'm not really worried about right now. I'm going to go in here and try to get as much aluminum as I can. Because aluminum is one of the scarcest resources in this dadgum game. Up to this point, I guess. Yes. Oh god. Titanium's kind of everywhere near my base. Is that the same chest I just opened? Yes. So I should probably just go ahead and break it. Just to make sure. And we use it for food and plants. I'm not necessarily sure why it's so scarce in this game, but oh, I do not have space. Is that aluminium? That is. And I can see my base from here. Oh, planes. That makes more sense, but also I love how my base is now like stretched out like it's a compound. In the early incarnation, it was all in one spot, and now it's just like it's all over the place. What was I doing? Oh, I could make a water collector. I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to put it out here where these like multiple things are going. Don't know how it works. Oh, it'll just put water bottles in here. That's sick. I like it. It's literally just siphoning water from the air. That's cool. I don't know how long you take, but apparently we're getting grass. See, the atmospheric pressure is actually going pretty quickly, which I'm not sure what that comes from. I know where the heat's coming from, so I'm guessing the drilling is where that's coming from. We're generating biomass, but not fast enough, so I need to know how to fix that. Holy crap, all the drills are in this power grid. So my base being stretched out that far doesn't freaking matter because it's all in the same power grid. That's annoying. Depending on where it's placed. An ore extractor would be good. But I'm not entirely sure what it would be bringing me. And I can't find... I don't know where osmium is. I do have a uranium rod, I think. I do. Generates energy that powers all machines on the planet. But the problem is, I don't have enough super alloys, I don't think. Do 2 water bottles and the uranium rod. I'm gonna do that, actually. I think I'm gonna make the... I think I'm gonna make that. Because that seems like the next option. I seriously don't have another ice. There was one right here, I think. Do this need outside? Think you do? We're gonna put this a little bit away from my camp just in case. $85 kilowatts? Well, I just upped my power quite a bit. Yeah, I don't have to worry about making power for a while. Oh, outdoor lamp. That lamp is connected, and that's from my early base. Because I didn't put one over here. Huh. But once that gets underwater, that's not going to be a problem. I want to heat the planet a little faster, actually, is what I want to do. Can I make an iridium rod? Do I have enough iridium for that? 3 iridium short of an iridium rod. Actually, I'm 1 iridium short. Which sounds about right. Hold on, do I need to take any more uranium out of a different chest? I remember what I was going to do. I was going to make another veg tube. Aluminum and water bottle. Just put aluminum in here, and I need another water bottle. See, this is awesome. and I want to know how fast it goes. Yes! This will help a lot, actually. We will have oxygen. Oh. I'm gonna need to make a lot more of those veg tubes. Water bottle, 2 silicon, magnesium, aluminum. I am out of silicon. Need one more water bottle. And one more magnesium. So I'm going to need an ice and a magnesium. You grab the silicon as I'm going because I don't want to have to worry about it. We're getting grass, look. It's growing. What was I doing? I need to make one more water bottle. See, I can actually survive a little bit without having to worry about it, which is nice. But now I need to worry about making sure the oxygen levels are higher than they are. How many of these did I make that don't have stuff? Oh, there's just the one. But I was going to make one more. Because I have the stuff to make one more. See, I was thinking ahead of me thinking ahead. That should be enough oxygen for a bit. Because I'm focusing on trying to make that number move as fast as the other ones, and it's not. See, that's like nanopascals, though. That's... What is PK? That's a different... It's a different number. What is the biomass? See, the oxygen is so low of a generation that I'm like, I should just be making way more of these. I don't know how much biomass I'm using. Can I... Heck, is a dry pint, apparently. Huh. See, the planet's heating up pretty quickly. Like Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. That one always gets me. Aluminium and silicon. Now it's going to do it every 20 minutes. But anyway. Sea silicon. But I also need aluminium and water. Oh. There's ice over here. And a ton of silicon. I'm gonna grab all of this. I like how the one resource that I'm like, I'm running out, just shows up when I need it to. I'm using magnesium a lot more now, so I'm just going to grab these. I guess while I'm outside, I'm going to check this, see what's in here. There's 2. That's growing faster than I thought it would. That's nice. Oh, I need aluminum. You're actually starting to see grass. That's cool. Aluminum was in here. It's actually super cool that I'm starting to see grass now. We're going to put this one next to this one. I don't have a seed. See, now the problem is I can make another one? I only have so many of these seeds, though, is the issue. At this point. There we go. And the grass is spreading. That's cool. The oxygen's going. That's awesome. Oh, gosh. It's actually moving a little bit, which is nice. Insert a seed in this to grow a flower? Hold on. Fertilizer? How do I get fertilizer? Hold on. Okay, Gemini, how do I get fertilizer in the game Planet Crafter?
You can find fertilizer by exploring wrecks and chests. Later on, you'll unlock the biolab, which lets you craft it. The ingredient.
You see, when you use the toilet, I don't have to do that. Okay, so I just got to find fertilizer. That's a little annoying. See, everything moved along quickly when I was getting to this point, but now that I'm at this point, I'm like... Because I have plenty of power, I have plenty of other things, but now I'm going to have to... liquid water is coming pretty fast, so that's going to be really good. See, I think what it's talking about is this. The biodome tier 2. But what I'm thinking is why... Should I be putting those in here? I'm not entirely sure. instead of right there. I think me sprinting a lot is what has me going through water so much in the game, because it's getting to a point where the planet is heating up and it's not as cold, so my character is going through water more often. Oh, those are so close. Dadgummit. Need one more of those. Yeah, we're getting grass. I have to keep going through this ship. There was a lot of stuff in here that I missed, and I'm kind of at a point where I can do that without having to worry too much. See, there's a ton of stuff in here, but I don't want to grab it all right now because it's just a hassle to have to grab all of this stuff. See the Lirma seeds? And then all of this stuff. And I'm trying to grab stuff that's like, oh, I need this as I'm going, but some of it's just annoyingly here. If you haven't noticed, though, it's very much like Space Subnautica, which is funny to me. Okay, what did I get? A recycling machine? What does that do? Hold on, I'm curious now. Breaks items down to their core components. What does that mean? Because I can just do that, right? There is legit grass. Okay, here's an experiment. Dadgummit. Can I make one? Yeah. It's probably like an uncrafting table. That's what I was thinking too. What in the world? Oh. There are animals. Beehive, butterfly, drone or dome, butterfly larva. No way. Aquarium. Okay, that's actually sick. It just shows like insects and frogs and stuff. Fish and frogs, but so I did that for nothing. But luckily I can just make another one. Because I found the stuff in that other room to do it. But that's cool. I wonder if that grass stays there. Because if I move that, is it gonna take the grass away that's here? Like, am I gonna have to take it once the grass grows here and move it over here so it grows grass here, or is it gonna eventually spread the grass because of the rain and stuff? Not entirely sure how that works. Okay, let's start looking. We need to find more iridium. What I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer all this. Take that and that. And take that and that. And I had some oxygen capsules, but I think I'm going to have to make some. Which isn't too hard. I just have to find cobalt. This is empty. Okay. I want to have 2 of everything, so I'm gonna run back over to the water collector and see if there's one in there. And I'll just grab what's in there. It's starting to look cool, though. Why did I go in here? I don't know why my brain was like, nope, go inside. Okay. We're going to set off up here because I actually have a little base on... I think it's inside the edge of this ship. Actually, I need to make the oxygen things. Whoa, that grass grew up fast. Oh, the closer I get, the less texture's there. Okay. Just want to make sure I have it. There are crashed ships everywhere, though, so... It's like this planet is like a ship graveyard. Still haven't even opened up the other one, the first one I went into. Wait, I need to gather this stuff to silicon, iron, titanium. Then I need to figure out what I need for a living compartment, and that is 2 iron. Because I don't want to get stranded over here without... Whoa. Cobalt? That's a new one. And I also think I just found where I can find iridium in the wild, which is nice. Yeah! Heck yeah! And aluminum? This place is awesome. I'm not even doing what I came here for. I just kind of wanted to explore. And I ended up grabbing stuff while I'm here. There's not really anything in this cave, though. Oh, there's a chest. Cobalt's a new one, though. I don't even know that there's anything that I can make from that right now. Oh, there's so much aluminum. There's uranium in here. Bean seeds. Uh-oh. Liquid water level is not great. I'm just gonna take these one at a time. Because aluminum is something I need for a lot of things. So don't need the cobalt right this second. Oh, wait, cobalt. I was thinking cobalt was a completely different thing. This is sick, though. And I have so much oxygen now that I'm like, do I even need to leave? That is awesome. There's a platform walking across the top of that. I saw it just a second ago. That is crazy. What is up there that it's like, oh, you need to be up here? You can get a jetpack later. I wonder if that comes in handy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's pull all the aluminum out of here. I can almost start doing specific chests of just one item. Oh yeah, we'll pull the titanium out of here. We'll do because this chest is legitimately almost just uranium and iron or iridium. Wait. I didn't even know that was a thing. Ah! That's actually sick. Hold on. Here we go. That's awesome. That's so cool. I didn't even realize that's what that was until now. That was super useful though. Okay, plant grower. That's what I wanted. But I forgot. I can make an iridium rod now though. I think it needed like 9. And silicon, titanium, and aluminum. Silicon, aluminum, titanium. That is actually the smallest amount of stuff. But I want to put it in with the other heaters. What's crazy is all of this being so far from the base. Oops. $14 kilowatts of energy is what that takes. That's 34 versus 5. That is crazy. That's that one is literally doing the work of at least 6 of these. So all of these. Okay, I want to see if I can make an iridium rod now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dadgummit. What I need to do is drop one of these things. I have to make sure to do this every now and then, or the game audio doesn't work properly. I hate that there's a hitbox for everything, though. Because it's kind of annoying. I think the grass is starting to spread outside of that, so that's actually a good thing. Yay, now I can make another one. It's about to heat up in here. Because, yeah, they take a lot of freaking power, but I can just make another uranium rod and make another freaking nuclear power plant. Now I'm literally... I took 6 of them and made enough. It's producing almost double what it was doing before because there were 6 of them making 30. So one of those replaced it. And then they make 35 apiece. That is crazy to me. Hold on. Oh, I need one more. Is not one hidden somewhere? I'm going to have to go back into that daggum cave just to stock back up on iridium. Just dadgummit. It is not my total playtime. No freaking way. See, what's crazy is that area right there was frozen over when I was playing yesterday. The area that I was walking through earlier was frozen. So some of the frozen areas are starting to unfreeze. There's some iridium right there. There's some right there. This is the best spot to find it, apparently. At least in the part of the game I'm in right now. What is this? It's a weird looking titanium. Do they all look like that? Have I not been paying attention? Curious to see what's up here. There's still a little bit of ice. This cave was also iced over at one point. Okay. I got one more slot for iridium, but that's insanity to me. Another chest. Sulfur? Drop these titanium and iron. I want to grab that because I'm like, do I have that yet? No, I don't have that. Why would I pass that up? I'll put it in the chest and not worry about it right now. Don't know what I need it for, but I will need it eventually. There's a ton of iridium right here. This is a good spot for most of the materials that I need. See, I'm really thinking about making another nuclear reactor and just... So, fun fact, if a zombie picks up an item, that it won't despawn. And guess what I found? You found a zombie carrying something it wasn't supposed to? Okay, 45 kilowatts available. I think I have enough to make this. And let's do this. Shuriken. This. Aluminum. What do I need to make one more tier 3 heater? Titanium silicon. I threw away the titanium I had in my inventory. The rain is heavy. Do still have silicon in here, so that's good. We're gonna use this blueprint chip. A lamp. Okay, I can make another tier 3 heater. Water leading into a cave and half a dozen zombies in there holding random stuff I'm pretty sure I dropped when me and my dog died a while ago. That's kind of morbid, but also, like, I guess that's a good thing? That you found all that stuff. Okay, I'm gonna make another nuclear reactor, I think. It's my next goal, is more power. I accidentally shift ran again. Hate that. Got my near broken stone pick back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Uranium rod. 3 super alloys. I have 2. Hopefully I have one in another box. I'm gonna have to make one. Cobalt, iron, magnesium, aluminum, silicon, and titanium. Titanium. Just need cobalt. Which for some reason I had shown. Thank God. Yes. Unlimited power. I don't have to worry about power for a while. And the heat for this planet is going up so freaking fast. It's the oxygen that's the biggest issue. Uh-oh. We're on our way to lakes. Well, what I should do is I should grab some cobalt, grab some water, and some food. I don't remember if I had... Did I use the oxygen tubes that I had earlier? Okay. Yeah, we're going to grab more of these. I didn't use the water bottles or the oxygen capsules I had earlier, so I can put these in there. Sweet. We are on our way, though, to having to worry about water being an actual obstacle. And that is a problem. Because this is probably going to be water. That section's probably going to be underwater as well. I would guess that this through here is going to have water in it. What's cool, though, is there was a gold chest. Like, this is the only one I've found that's not blue. If I'd have known that was in there, I would have freaking grabbed it. I didn't even see that. Super alloy and aluminum. Sweet. That was worth going back and looking at it. See, one of these I actually put a crafting table in, or yeah, the crafting thing, because I was worried that I would need it while I'm out here. So I was like, oh, let me just go ahead and... I am entirely unsure of whether or not I'm going to need to go to higher ground. See, there's these spaceships freaking everywhere. Everywhere. This one is a smaller one and has so many chests in it. But I'm going to grab the stuff I need. Holy crap. I have to go back already. I was just going to explore, but... It seems like every 20 minutes or so I have to refresh the screen because there's like a weird delay in the audio. What's cool, though, is I think I'm at a point where my oxygen levels are at an all-time high, and I don't really have to worry about it. Uh-oh. Check that out. There is actually water. It's starting to puddle in places. The aluminum needs to go in the aluminum chest because that would be a good thing. Let's see what these blueprints unlock. Okay, what did I just unlock? There's a new screen. Shows a map of the surrounding area. Microchip compass. Hold on. There's also a tier 2 torch, is what it said. So I needed the sulfur for that. Sweet. Better lighting microchip. Aluminum and magnesium. Good thing I have a huge stock of aluminum. And I grabbed that sulfur. Oh, that is much better. Sweet. What was the other one? Compass? Silicon, magnesium, and 2 aluminum. And I needed that for this with iron and 1 silicon. Okay, we have a new screen. We are 2% of the way to lakes. No satellite in orbit. Send a mapping rocket into space to receive signal. So I have to launch a satellite. How do I do that? Destroys items placed inside. Jesus. I did unlock a satellite, but I'm not sure how to use that. I would assume it's this. One more super alloy, 3 titanium, and 3 iron. I don't think I have the titanium, so I'm going to have to get that. I also don't think I have the super alloy for that. I would have to make another super alloy. Cobalt, iron, magnesium, silicon, titanium, aluminum. I think I have cobalt, silicon, aluminum. I'm going to grab another iron. Do I have magnesium? Is there titanium in this chest for some reason? There is a titanium in this chest. Okay, we're going to try to do this. 3 titanium. I had 1. But I see a cluster of them right here, so. All right. Oh my Jesus. Okay. Okay. That's sick. So I can attract. Okay, this is cool. This is awesome. I can actually make it to where more iridium and uranium show up. Okay, now I'm getting super nerdy. But I need to make another microchip. I need 2 super alloys and a rocket engine. So I need to make 3 rocket engines and a ton of super alloys. I can just find the super alloys, but I don't know how many of them I've like walked past. So iridium rod, uranium, super alloy. So I need to make a ton of super alloys. 8 iridium. That's not enough, I don't think. But I do need to go out here and swap out one of these plants. Oh, that's not the one. Then one of these other ones that's just like 250. So that the girl with the ear thing and the bow. That's Aloy, but close enough. And I guess it depends on where you're from, how you pronounce it. So this is cool. We're getting grass. See, what's insane to me is the power output. All of this stuff is using 270 kilowatts, but I have 332 being produced. So the nuclear reactors are putting out 170 something. Isn't she some kind of creation or something? Yeah, she's like a clone of a woman that helped make their society like progress or something. It's been so long since I played those games. She was like a scientist, but silicon, magnesium, aluminum. I need 2 aluminum. And silicon. Silicon. Need 2 more silicons. Luckily, I had just enough. And 2 magnesiums. I have 1. That's probably all I've got. Yep, it's all I've got. I gotta go get 1 more. I'm getting irradiated just walking past that. Walking past it. Okay. Veg tube. In the veg tube. Oh, I need 1 more water. I've already made it to space program. Which is insane to me. But I got here from a space program, so. Yes, that is something I will have to worry about later. What am I in here for? Came in here for something. Oh, those plants I put in here. Wait, no. These 2. What the? Oh, I clicked the wrong one. Okay, what are we looking at now? The oxygen is going up quicker than I thought. It's going up pretty fast now. That's awesome. Biomass is not doing great, though. I don't know how to speed that up. The squash, like, fully fills my character up from, like, a good bit. Not sure how to do this the proper way.
So let's just say, you know, so least added a poll. I don't know why we're just gonna change it. It's a yes or no thing. I did the thing that says if and then Wendy added no kind of thing. It's like bitches. Like fucking decision. Like I feel like I'm the is initiating. Just trying to get together. You can't even make your mind up about that. Yeah. Now can't make your mind up about this. Anyway, annoying.
Yeah, I need to
Honestly, Mommy, I just
make. I need to make another grass spreader.
didn't even do anything.
What's right here? Magnesium, aluminum, and allurma seed. I think I skipped up allurma seed earlier. Have one. Okay. Magnesium, aluminum. I can see magnesium, but you need to, Jesus. It's starting to occur more often. Jeez. Okay. I'm gonna just grab a bunch of stuff. Because I'm getting low on iron. Well, not iron, but stuff like this. The titanium is kind of low. I need more magnesium. I need more silicon. I need to send up a daggum GPS rocket, but I don't have enough stuff for that. Because that would help a lot. I love how from a distance it looks like there's so much grass. There's not so much grass. Okay. Finally got that one undone. I have a good bit of aluminum now, actually. Biolab. That's what I needed. I actually really needed that. We're gonna sort these. Throw that in there. Okay. Nice, nice. Okay, what do I need for the biolab? That's actually sick. Where do I get osmium? What is that? Why is that? I think the grass only goes so far. That's a little annoying. Oh, it's already started. Look at this. I knew I had to move this. Because look, directly where my initial base was is starting to fill up with water. There's a lake starting to form there. I'm not sure how far up it'll go, but I'm hoping there's like vehicles and stuff in this game later. Because if not, this is going to become a problem. Osmium is a brittle elemental metal with 76 protons. That's cool. I don't even think I've ever heard of osmium, if I'm being completely honest. I don't even know what you would make with it. Well, obviously a biolab. So I've not even seen that in here. Well, this is the one I put the base in the entrance. This is a huge ship, though. This one is the first one that I encountered, and it is giant. Okay. Much better. Might have to drop that iron later, but I just wanted to make sure that once I clear these chests out, I break them so that I don't have to worry about it later. It's the densest stable element with an extremely rare mantle element. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's new information. See, the issue is now I'm going to run low on water. See, there's a fusion core that I have to put in there to make this ship open up further. And I have a fear that I'm not going to get that done before... Electrical contacts. That's kind of cool. I would have never thought. It wasn't... You know, it's one of those things, and it's like, never heard of this. You know, it can't be that commonly useful. And it turns out it's actually something I use pretty regularly. Because an ink pen is something I use a lot. Well, an ink pen and a fountain pen, I don't know how... I guess that's a little different, but... Ooh, a bigger backpack. Whoa, look at that thing. Oof. There's way more water there than I thought there was. This is going to be a lake. You won't be able to see my original base anymore. I have a feeling I've unfortunately also made my giant newer base in the middle of where there's going to be water as well. Which is kind of a problem. My inventory is like full. What if I just do this? We'll drop that right there, and I'll grab a water bottle out of here. There we go. That was worth it, though, for all the materials. I'm not even that worried about it. Okay. We're gonna have to pull the silicon out of here too. Aluminium. There we go. Silicon. Put the magnesium and the iron in there. And now there's no space. One more cobalt. I can make a portal, that's why I asked. Oh, would it be too far if I made another portal? I have plans on going in the nether, but I just feel like I should wait to make it until someone is streaming. I can make a portal, that's why I asked. Maybe even make two. Go for it. We don't really mind you doing stuff like that. Big living compartment. Hold on. What is a big living compartment? It's a 4x4. So, are you kidding me? It would be that, but probably no. Hold on. 3 iron, 3 titanium, 2 super alloys. Why is it always super alloys? I don't know why I just did that. I'm going to be honest. Also need new chests now. Dang it. Need to go to that giant wheel in the back there. This is a desert, so I'm sure it's not going to have a lot of water in it. What's cool, though, is... What is that way? The amount of stuff that I have in random spots, like all of my bases will be powered because of the nuclear reactors. They power all bases. Oxygen multiplier fuse? In an optimizer? To boost the performance of nearby machines. The heck is an optimizer? And none. In the game Planet Crafter, what is an optimizer?
Planet Crafter uses function buildings. Place them in things like power generators or terraforming structures to increase their output. It's a good way to speed things up.
So how far along do I need to be to get an optimizer for oxygen?
Optimizers for oxygen available later in the game after you rest some of the initial terraforming stages. To unlock certain and increase your terraforming index. Are you trying to increase your oxygen levels specifically?
No, I just found a oxygen multiplier fuse, and I didn't know what to do with it.
Wow, okay. Oxygen multipliers is a component in crafting, creating certain things, likely related to oxygen production, terraforming. Keep an eye out for blueprints that require it.
Cool, thank you. Dude, AI is so useful for things like that.
Gastroenterologist often and set it up or if fully of a job, right? Like that's whatever it I often dog like an office or a schedule for the just an office visit to own the patient and stuff and barrel. That's kind of like was it really? That's
I don't know if I should have played that message out loud, but anyway. I hate when the music cuts out in this game because it's so abrupt. Why even give me the option to do that if there's nothing up there for me? Whoa, this one goes down. Holy crap. Yeah, no. Screw that. Lemur seeds are good. I'm gonna take that. That one's just full of iron. The problem is I can find iridium and aluminum everywhere. Okay, that is useful. Dang it, I have so much actual good stuff on me that I don't want to drop anything. Okay. This ship is worth coming back to. And this is an easy one to get to, actually. Love that there's just stuff everywhere. What's crazy is I never would have thought to go in that room before. But I was like, what's in here? Everything in that ship was super useful. I want to go that way. But there's still a lot of ice over that way, so. This is such a cool game. I really like it. I might actually play more of it, but I was like, oh, I need to find something that will be longer lasting than Cyberpunk. Because I can keep playing this until I get animals on the planet, which is going to take a while. And this is a game that I could sit and play for hours and not make much progress, which may or may not be a good thing, but we'll see. Okay, the delay is so bad. Okay, let's see. What was I? I was needing multiple things for. I was going to do the biolab. Osmium. I need the biolab, but I have no idea where to get osmium. So I guess right now we will store these in with this because I never fill this one up. I also need to go out there and swap out some of those plants. Oh, I have too much iron now. I'm going to swap out the eggplant with that. I don't know if I can use that right now. Is the squash takes a little longer to make, but it absolutely works. It's rarely found in the mantle, if that helps. Attempted joking. It's a rare material. Good luck. Map information rocket. I could just work on the rockets until I get to a point where I can. Okay. I'm gonna have to drop all these freaking shanga seeds. They're just gonna have to sit there because there's not much I can do about it. That is starting to grow outside of the thing, I think. How many super alloys did I have? Iridium rod, 2 uranium super alloy. Iridium rod, not uranium rod. And 2 uranium. Rocket engine! Now I need to know what I need to get to the rocket engine. It's annoying how long it takes to get up here. Displays points of interest on the map. Provides geolocation on the mapping screen. So I guess I'm actually at a point where I'm like, what do I want? Microchip compass. Because I could do more iridium. 2 super alloys and a microchip compass. Oh, we are running low on those. You could make a jetpack. That would be useful. Thought I made one of these microchips, but silicon, magnesium to aluminum. Where's my silicon? I actually think that I just made all, or I have all the stuff I need now. Need to put that one iridium back. For alloy. I didn't know that Ginger Girl was a saying. Well, I mean, if you get the armor at the, I think it's the first game. There's an armor at the end of the game that basically makes you invincible. I don't know if JJ got that far when he was playing. Super alloy rod. That's what you need for the map information rocket. Holy crap. That is bigger than I thought it was going to be. Okay. 2 super alloy, rocket engine, and 3 silicon. I don't think I have enough super alloy for that. I could make some, but I don't know. That's actually not as hard as I thought it was going to be. 1 iridium rod, uranium, super alloy. So I need to go make or get more iridium. So I really, ideally, I need to go over here and fill up my inventory with iridium. Oh God, I need to actually stop playing here in a minute. I need to take the dog out. I need to do other stuff. I didn't realize it was 4 p.m. I've gotten so wrapped up in this game that I'm just... My whole day has just been used. I did get to ride my motorcycle today, which was nice. It was a little cold, but it didn't really matter. The freedom you get from riding a motorcycle is just unexplainable. Isaac's going to love it when he gets his. Except his, we're going to have to do some work too. I've already promised him I'd help him. Because I kind of am the reason he got talked into wanting a motorcycle. So I feel bad. But also, I know him well enough to know he's going to love it. He's kind of turning into a gearhead, which is really funny to me. Because he really likes racing stuff and all that now. And we'll go along this way so I can get back out. And JJ was like, if you guys both have motorcycles, I will ride motorcycles with you guys. Because his dad wants one. That ice is melted now. JJ would just have to be like, oh, Dad, can I borrow your motorcycle? Because I want to do a thing where we like vlog doing like the motorcycle safety test and stuff. Because you don't have to have a motorcycle to do the test. It's just a $300 course. And it would have to be it. We would have to either be making money off of this or I'd have to have a job again. And they do it all year long, but I don't want to do it in the winter time either. If I'm being completely honest. It gets way too cold. Like if it's below 40 degrees, I ain't touching it. I don't know what that is in Celsius, by the way. But 40 degrees Fahrenheit is cold. I mean, there was a full week there where it was like 42, I think. And I was riding because I had to. Because the car was down because I had a part coming in for it, so I had to worry about that. But need to make another rocket engine. No, hold on. This. Freezing point of pure water in Celsius is 0. I don't know if that helps. Not really, but let's see. 40 degrees Fahrenheit to no, not Celsius to Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit to Celsius. 4 degrees. 4.5 ish. Vehicle station. That's a good sign. Cobalt, iron. That's almost everything. Cobalt, iron, magnesium, silicon, titanium, aluminum. Maybe I should make a couple. Is that enough for? Oh, aluminum. Okay. Well, I think I needed 2 silicon for that too. Yeah, that's 4.5 degrees to you guys in Celsius. So I'd say it's cold. I'm 1 silicon short. There's no fall damage in this game, apparently. There's a delay in the audio, but I actually don't care at this point. I'm almost done for the day. And then Isaac might have something to do. He was talking about it. I want to work on the iridium one next, but that's one more rocket engine, 2 super alloy, cobalt. Okay, I'm going to take a picture of this real quick, and then we're going to do this one, and that'll be the last thing I do. Because I'm actually getting to a point where I'm like, I should really be done. Oh, it's already starting. Because that's how the game replenishes its items. Oh, we're getting iridium in here now. It's starting to be plentiful. Need an iridium rod. Two uranium, super alloy. No, not this. That's good. That's good to see. And then I needed another super alloy. What did I do with the one I had? Uh-oh. And then 3 cobalt? I think that's everything. Oh no, I need one more super alloy. Dang it. It's my last one. But luckily enough, there should be iridium now spawning everywhere. Or at least in more places than it was. And there will be more uranium spawning as well. Okay, 4 isn't fun yet. No clue what it is for us currently. It's 6, so 43 Fahrenheit. Yeah, that's about right. Holy cow! I think I harvested enough obsidian for 3 nether portals. Jesus. Oh, that actually hurt. I broke my ankles. I've not even heard that before. Want to see what that... I'm going to let the storm kind of calm itself down. Check it out. Check it out. It's everywhere. Yes. There was 5. There was a ton of iridium just here. Uranium. Wait, there was more in there. There's more. Dadgummit. I can't get to it though. Oh, it's because the thing is growing. Or glowing, not growing. Sweet. It's awesome that I'm going to see more of the actual, like, good things now. If you'd have told me earlier in this that I would have 2 rockets, well, 3 rockets sent out into space, because now I can use the map one too, and an entirely new base, there would be lakes growing very quickly. Hold on, I want to see. I know I'm like, oh, I need to stop. I have like an hour until my wife gets home, so I'm not really in like a huge hurry, but do want to stop before she gets home because she asked me to do something. Oh, that is like underwater now. The pod's almost submerged completely. Sick. We're starting to get legit water in the game now. It's already up to there. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna get back into my actual base and then go. Gummit, I forget. Put this stuff up too. That's really cool that I have all this going now. It's so awesome. And we've got grass growing. Okay, I want to see. No freaking way. This map is ginormous, by the way. I'm kind of concerned. Okay. This map is freaking huge. I've gone through a lot of it. Is there more back here? Oh, it looks like something that's already melted. Oh, you could see the water because it's GPS. So as I add things, it'll be on here too. That is so cool. Because you can see my base underwater too. That's so neat. Anyway. I can just put these in here. Hold on. Before I stop this, I can get all this stuff out that's like not super important to these chests. And put some of it in here. I could watch my base drown from from a bird's eye view. That is correct, yes. Don't want to put that in a regular chest. Okay, I'm just gonna have to make another storage locker that is just for random crap. And just sort it later. But also, while I'm thinking about it, because I'm not going to remember this next time, I need to pull one of these seeds out, and I think it's this one. That's a golden seed. That's not. Nulna seed. Visca seed. That will work. That's 200. 200. Yeah, no, I've got the oxygen thing on lockdown. Okay, I can pick all this crap up now. That is very delayed. Random. What is this one? Iron. Wait, what? What is a periodic table? I have not used the periodic table in so freaking long. But I'm also like, so iron is Fe. There we go. That makes it easier. I just wanted to do it that way because some of these it'll be like, oh, this is aluminum. Aluminium. Like ferrous, yes. Cobalt fabric. Cobalt fabric. There we go. This is iridium and uranium. Oh god, iridium and uranium. Iridium is IR and uranium is... God. You. It's just you. You. I'm not going to remember that's uranium and whatever, but... Cobalt is Cu or Co. That'll probably work better than... That'll be easier to remember, at least. Because that one's just a bunch of random crap. I'm going to be completely honest. But having a little bit of organization is better than none. Seeds. And nuggets. I put seeds and nugs. There we go. Okay. I think this is a good place to stop for today, at least. I still need to make the daggum antenna. I'm only 12% of the way to lakes, but that is way more than I expected today. See, there's my tiny little base. Tiny little base. There's a tiny base over here, I think. Or there's something over there. Yeah, no, I made a base there too. I need to go over here. There's already water starting to develop over there, though, so I don't know how much longer I'll be able to go over there, so I might want to do that next time. If someone steals from you, you may say AG, because if you said AU, that would be gold. AG is silver. AU is gold. That's good to know. I haven't done periodic table, like, science stuff in a while. Hold on. One thing I did want to test. I don't have the alloys. I'm not going to do that.